Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm King Sway, and welcome to King Sway Entertainment. Today we have Woman Ruins Her Marriage in 30 Seconds by the channel Pegasus. So, I don't know what this is about. We about to jump onto this. This is kind of like a reaction to a reaction. I don't think I've ever done that before. Or if I have, I can't remember. But we're going to jump in.
This video is going viral and people are mad. Basically, the story goes that the husband comes home from a 13-hour shift at work and he starts confronting his wife, asking her, "Why didn't you cook for me?" She basically responds saying, "Make it yourself," and she's also eating a pizza while doing this.
This video starts off pissing me off. I've worked 10, 12, 14, 13, 16-hour shifts. Ain't no way in hell, if you're with me and you know I'm working that fucking hard, when I come home and your ass was home all day, or even if you just beat me home, make something to eat. Shit. I just want to get something to eat, unwind for a second with a beer, take a shower, and go to sleep. It's already pissing me off. But
which is pretty funny. And the reaction is pretty mixed here. I think about 90% of people are on the husband's side, but there's also like this large group of people that are on the wife's side here. Husband
I bet you they're gonna be winning.
13-hour shift with no food at home.
And I ain't got no food to come home to, huh?
Why didn't you get something on your way home? Why y'all was reporting for your raggedy cousin?
Why didn't you get something on your way home? No, you knew I was on my way home. You knew the kind of day I was going to have, or rather, how long I was going to be at work. Why didn't you make me something? Like, fuck is this?
Look, I just pulled a 13-hour shift. You being my wife, I pay all the bills in here.
All the dishes clean, your clothes clean. Wait, what?
You don't fix me no lunch for my job. You eat.
Okay, so just from what little bit we discovered, he pays every bill in the house. Every bill in the house. And she was like, dishes clean, your clothes clean. That ain't enough. If you are a stay-at-home wife, your job is to fucking cook. Period. You cook. When I come home, I'm coming home to a hot fucking meal. I'm not coming home to you doing whatever the fuck that shit is. And you playing on your phone eating pizza. Like, lack of appreciation for a hard-working man. And unfortunately, it's all too common. He busting his ass and he pays every bill in the house. You are literally useless to him. He can hire a maid.
You work from home.
Okay,
I can't come home to a full-course
this
meal.
is leftover that I had from last night.
But I'm saying I can't come home to a
Why
full-course meal. What we married for? What we married for?
I'm not your mama, I'm your wife.
Okay.
Okay, that part pisses me off because it says that in order to actually do my job, you gotta be like my mama. In order for you to do your job, you gotta be my mama. No, there are wifely duties. One of them is you're supposed to cook. You're supposed to take care of the man in the house. She works from home. She just said it, but he said he takes care of all the bills, and she didn't object to that, which means objectively, he pays everything in the house. So you're just putting your money away. And y'all wonder why dudes go 50-50 on shit. Now, this is why dudes say, no, we splitting the bills. Because you ain't... She's pretty fucking useless. Damn. And she going, I'm not your mama. I'm your wife. Bitch, I'm not your daddy. I'm your husband. Like, I have to take care of you. Just shit. And I get so wound, like, this winds me up like this because I've been married. And I was married to somebody like that. My first marriage. I hate it. Like, just, you bust your ass like that and you come home and you expect something. I know you've been home all day. I just want to come home to a clean house and some cooked food, so I can go back tomorrow, bust my ass to make sure you have this house that you in the car you driving. Like, damn.
Just to clarify a few things before we watch the rest of the clip, both the husband and the wife are actually working. Now, the husband works at an office and the wife works from home. Now, keep in mind that despite the fact that both of them are earning money, the husband actually pays all the bills. So 100% of all the expenses for them and their children are paid for by the husband. Now, the arrangement they have is pretty weird. Despite the fact that both of them actually earn money, only the husband is paying for the bills and the wife keeps her own money to spend on herself. So because the husband is paying for all the bills, he's asking her to cook for him and do house chores like a housewife. Except for the fact that she actually does have an income that she refuses to share with the family. Now, apparently she has no problem doing stuff like the clothes and the dishes, but for some reason she specifically doesn't want to cook for him.
Your dishes clean, your clothes clean, your clothes. You always got to clean clothes when you go to work, don't you?
That's because you're doing the laundry. You got to do your laundry too.
Come on to a full course meal. I just knew I was gonna come home and have some food on the goddamn stove.
Fuck is that?
And now you playing, man. You playing. You
could've got
playing.
something on your way home.
Well, you playing. What the hell we get married for? You been doing it for like 2 or 3 months, man. What is it? I can't get no food when I come to the house.
Okay, so the guy keeps repeating himself. It seems like he's pretty upset. Now, I will say that my position on recording your partner has always been the same. I never condone recording your partner unless there's some, like, sort of abuse going on that you need to show the internet or something. I get people have emotions and you get mad about your relationship, but you should always keep personal matters and solve it yourself, because exposing it to TikTok is just gonna make it worse.
Yes.
Now, it seems like the fight has been going on for months now, and the husband has a little bit of a meltdown towards the end where he's just like, I basically do everything and you don't even say hi to me at work. She also offers him the half-eaten pizza, which is definitely not a sign of a healthy relationship. So a couple of Twitter responses before the rest of the clip. If she works too, he shouldn't expect her to be a housewife. It's 50-50 on chores, and looks like she's already cleaning and doing laundry as well as working. Huge L for him. So
Oh, somehow I was about to say something, because I was just about to say, no, she's working, but all her money goes to her. It's not the same. It ain't a huge L. You just heard the man say and her agree with, he pays all the fucking bills. You working for you, even then you work from home. So you can get up and do stuff while you're working. I know how that goes. Like,
somebody responds saying, no, she works and then puts all the money in the bank. She doesn't pay any bill. It's him, the one paying for everything. So yes, she's working from home, but it's not 50-50 when it's time to pay things.
It's 100-0.
Not fair, and the least she could do is prepare a meal.
Exactly.
Now, in terms of fairness, I will say it's definitely not fair for the guy. I mean, if it's 100-0 and then she just gets to keep all her money, there's no world in which that is fair. Now, after this, it gets really dicey because she tells him that's what you're supposed to do. That single statement was enough to piss everybody off.
You don't even have a good day when I leave out the house.
Have a good day today.
fuck out my face. Now you're just being sarcastic and a petty bitch.
I'm tired of this, man. You over here eating pizza, shit. You ain't called me all goddamn day since I've been at work. Damn, can't come home to I make sure the kids good. They got school clothes, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You good, right? I pay the goddamn car notes, right? But why the man in the house can't eat? Why I can't come home? I bet they ate today.
They did eat today. They eat every day.
So you make something for me and the kids.
They eat every day. They're supposed to eat.
Because of who?
So am I.
Why your bank account got money in it? Why your bank account got money in it?
What you mean? Why my bank account got money in it? Why would
Because you able to keep your money from your job. You don't pay no goddamn bill. I pay the car notes, the house notes. Every sport they in, I pay for it. Family trips, I'm paying for.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, so you can see why most...
No, ain't no doubt. And as a woman, if I'm doing absolutely everything, you supposed to have food on a fucking table when I get home. Period. I don't give a fuck who I offend with that. I don't. If I'm paying absolutely everything, busting my ass with damn near 16-hour shifts, when I come home, if it ain't on the stove, it better be in the fridge. Period. Because, like he said, what are you good for? What are you good for? I can come home and be in peace, and I'll get something from without you. I'll get something on my way home, and I can have a maid and a chef for what it's costing me with you. Shout out to Just Pearly Things.
People are on the husband side now, because saying that that's what you're supposed to do while not doing your own role is a bit confusing. So he works all day at his job, and then he pays all the bills for himself, for you, and for the children, and you contribute nothing. And then you have the audacity to say that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, you gotta contribute something, right? That's the nature of the traditional relationship.
Exactly.
One party protects and provides, as you said, and the other party probably does the chores and cooks, and
that's
raises
what it's
the
supposed
children.
to be.
I was almost sympathetic to her for a second until she had to say that's what you're supposed to do when he said he pays for literally everything. Okay, fine then. If we're doing gender roles, then I'm supposed to give you all of my money and then make me some freaking food right now. I will say it doesn't matter if she works, because if she's working and not contributing any money to the family, then that's the same as not working, right? Because you're not contributing anything. Like, if you're out there just keeping all the money in your bank or spending it on designer bags or something for yourself and not spending it on your kids, that's just messed up. That's not how you run a family. Now, this person points out that if you're eating yourself, then you can surely get something for the other person, because if you're cooking for yourself, then you can just make a larger
portion,
and then you'll be cooking for the other person. And if you're ordering something, just order something
for
more. The other partner as well. It's not like this absolutely huge ordeal of extra work that you need to do. She works too, so where's her full course meal? Unless your wife is a housewife, you have zero right to berate her about why she isn't catering to you. She's tired too after working and taking care of the kids basically alone if he's gone for 13 hours a day. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I don't think working counts if the family is not seeing any of that money.
No, it's not ridiculous.
All the children's clothes and...
See, here's the thing. The women are on the wife's side, and they're escaping the logic of the husband pays all the bills. And if you got older kids, it is easier to take care of them. I don't want to hear that shit. I have older kids. You've seen my kids on this channel. So it's not like they need constant care and attention. I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, this is pressing my buttons because I've seen this. I've been in something like that, and shit. That's why I'm divorced. All you got to do, if the kids, you make sure they run the baths, you wash the clothes, and if because you got a washer and dryer, and even then, all you're doing is throwing a load in, turn the knob, press the button. You come back an hour later, you take it out, you throw the load in the dryer, turn the knob, press the button. It's not like back in the day when you washing everything by hand. I don't even want to hear that shit. So, yeah. And then you take everything out and you sort it out. You got that kind of time. Especially if he's going for 13, 16 hours a day. Busting his ass. And she going, oh, well, where's her full course meal? She's got time to make the fucking food. He doesn't. 13 hours a day. I used to work 12-hour shifts, 4 to 5 days a week when I worked in a glass factory. We call it Duran's. It's a glass factory called, it's French. My wife watched me, my Queen Sway, my second wife, watched me do it. I would get up and work 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. And when she started, and I did it for months, when she worked like that for 1 week, she turned around, she looked at me and said, how the hell do you do it? I'm tired, I'm cranky, I don't want to do this shit. I looked at her and says, I have to. I'm a man. I got to take care of the house. And she understood. So, this motherfucker over here, yeah, I'm cursing a lot. Fuck her. Like, she is an ungrateful bitch. She's ungrateful. She doesn't realize what she has. I hope he divorces her, but I know that judge is going to probably break him over the coals. Fuck out of here. Fucking fly. The judge is probably going to break him over the coals. So, we're just going to continue because this shit pissing me off.
the children's food is paid for by the husband. So how can you even say that you're working? Like, if you expect your husband to be completely unselfish with all of his salary and his hard-earned money, then you need to be unselfish as well. When does her boyfriend jump out of the closet and sides with the husband? I wouldn't be surprised if she was cheating, honestly, because this doesn't seem like they respect each other.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Man, you know what?
Provide and protect. Provide and protect. That's what you're supposed to do.
Why I can't get no food in the house? Then?
And you're supposed to cook.
I gotta cook my own goddamn food.
Ain't no way in hell.
Me cook my own goddamn food.
You could have got something on your way home.
She keeps reverting to that. No.
Yeah, I'm at home all the time.
You right.
Yeah, I work from home and I wash the dishes. I clean the clothes. Your children's clothes, they taken care of. I don't understand why you complaining.
Of course you don't.
Keep that more.
Because you ain't the
My
one
verdict
busting your
here is
ass for
definitely that
16
this
hours a day.
relationship is just over because it's not built on mutual trust and honesty. If one party is pulling all the weight, how can
She doesn't
you
respect
possibly
him.
expect them to be satisfied? You can't really say that's what you're supposed to do and then not do what you're supposed to do. That just doesn't add up. But honestly,
No, it
different
doesn't.
people have different ways of running their own relationship. So if this isn't something you like, I'd suggest, leaving the relationship. Now click this video or your mom doesn't cook you dinner.
Boy, that's the end of that video. 50 guys a night. Okay, I'm not even jumping into that. So, you already saw my reaction to it. I'm not even going to speak more on it. We're going to call the video there. Hit the like, subscribe button, hit the notification button, and the bell. Down in the description below will be links to my merch shop. Will be links to the books that I have published on Amazon and to my Patreon. So, just in case you want to support me in a different way, support this channel in a different way, we will greatly thank you. In the meantime, between time, I'm always with these peace signs. I'm your main man, King Sway. And I'm going to catch you in the next one.